Let me help me do this quickly. Hello, my name is Mike Raj. This is for a GCU class, Curricular and Instructional Methodologies in Higher Education, and it's about communication in class. Once again, my name is Mike Raj, and my subject, uh, which I'm specialized in, is chemistry. Purpose of talk: this is to introduce methodologies of pedagogical learning. Background in history, have BT Bachelors of Technology in Horticulture, minor in chemistry, and now pursuing MS in chemistry education through GCU. Areas of interest: philosophical physics, engineering, and medicinal chemistry. Communication in class. Why? It's a means and medium of imparting knowledge and instilling wisdom. It's a cheap way of helping students learn. True purpose is enlightenment, to see clearly the world around us and to improve our lives. Outcome results: to be efficient, bold, scientifically minded person of competence in a known field. So that's the end goal. That's what every professor is trying to make their student into. Uh, Expectation versus reality may not be ideal, but impartation is difficult and tiresome for both the imparter and the impartee, because the student and the educator needs to work together. Input versus output. In a given circumstance, students will absorb as much as they are able. Most of the times they are willing and able, but under circumstances they cannot proceed further. They must be motivated, however, to achieve, or else losing them. Strategies for effective communication: use simple language to help understand the theories and procedures. So the first thing that needs to be done is to use simple languages, followed by the use of jargons. The purpose is that not to inundate them in meaningless words. Words gain meaning over time, so don't forget that both the educator and the student must have a baseline to start with, or else both will waste time and will not be able to achieve objectives on time. Make time available. That's also important. You must set apart time for students if they have any difficulties, when if they will need to talk to you or something. The third, invoking God. Let God lead and you follow. God can change any desperate situation. He is able and willing. In my life, God has worked miracles and will do so, continue to do so, as long as I rely on Him. Jesus is God. And so I rely on that God to help me learn. And that has changed how I think, how I reason, how I be. Challenges: lack of time. Most of the time the problem is just nobody has spare time around. Students are struggling and juggling life while at college. Educators are trying their best to do teaching, research, and grading. No one has spare time, all are busy. Time management becomes a top priority for everyone. No last minute rushes, it just doesn't work for an A, then you will get a B or a C. At least for me, that's how it worked. um, the second part of the challenge is comprehension. No two students are the same, nor do they understand the same way. Impartation becomes difficult now as different cultures, nationalities, religious differences, aptitude, quick mindedness is diverse and sometimes erring, erringly mixed. What do you do then? That's difficulty with that. De-escalation techniques. De-escalation is the process of bringing down a problem, issue, or an open conflict. This is important, as if de-escalation is not implemented, then remorse, hate, grudge, and other festering feelings might linger and cause problems eventually. Example would be toxic atmosphere. If the atmosphere is toxic, then it can't be proceeded any further because no one is willing to work with each other. The first technique is keep calm and listen. Listening helps the other person to know you care, helps them to end their emotions, and helps you to know their difficulties. So keep calm and listen. The second part is empathize and be willing to have dialogue to solve the problem. Dialogue is the mainstay of resolving conflicts. It's the key to conflict resolution. Unless you have dialogue, there is no resolution whatsoever. And these are the references, the three main references. And once again, this is Mike Raj for Communication in Class. Thank you.